Dang, it's been so long.
I know, dude.
I've missed you so much.
But
please back away. Keep your distance.
Yeah, social distancing.
Listen, I missed you so much that you get the dog pillow this time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's from me to you.
Oh, that's so sweet. You want to hear my great Tinder bio that I just put up?
Oh, let's hear it.
I promise I'm the best person to stay 6 feet apart from.
That's great. I can't get on Tinder because I can't take a good picture to save my life.
Well, me neither. I'm not getting matches, but for comedy reasons, I'm killing it. People are like, that's funny.
Just like some dude off the street's like, man, I saw that Tinder bio. High five. Yeah.
There's going to be like, all the girls are going to be like, funny. Just swipe left. It's like, nice one. Whoop.
That's the funniest man I've ignored this week.
All right. So yeah, it's been a bit.
Listen.
It's been like a month.
We went on hiatus, but now the big man upstairs said we can come back.
Yeah, we're chilling, we're vibing.
That's right.
We're not having a party. We're not like 20 plus people. It's just 2 people.
I would never buy a new TV just to have a party.
All right, so welcome back to Big Goose Podcast number 12.
That's a dozen times we've been stupid on the internet.
Hell yeah. Hopefully we have a better title for this one than or some of our, I was looking through past videos and I'm like, some of these titles are, I like them, I love them.
Yeah,
but they're just
that's what you would say, huh?
Dumb.
It's all the titles I make, yeah.
No. It's I mean I agree with them when you put them up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you on that one.
Right. I always, every time I'm like, let's do this one. I'm like, he's just being nice. He just doesn't want to confront me about a shitty title.
No.
And here we are.
It has nothing to do with it being a shitty title. It has everything to do with me being lazy.
Okay, here's going to be our title. Here it is.
What?
Big, juicy badonkadonks in your face. That's what we're about now. Please watch this podcast.
Number 12, Hood Edition.
You said it, not me.
All right, so do we got any big goose? You got a big oof that kind of scared me a little bit. You kind of
yeah.
You kind of
do you want to hear your big oof yesterday?
Yeah, sure. I have my own big oof, but I'm doubling down right now.
Let me get my phone just to remember exactly what you said. So this was on May 9th, 2020.
All right.
You free today? No, I've got family stuff. What a shitty friend. Guess what May 9th is? My birthday. You called me a shitty friend on my motherfucking birthday.
Oh my god, dude.
You are the shitty friend, sir. You just got fucking got, bitch.
Holy shit.
I bought you a birthday gift and you call me a shitty friend on my birthday.
I knew it was coming up too, but I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm a shitty friend.
Flamed.
That's
the title right there. Danny's a shitty friend.
That actually blows my mind that I didn't know.
Dude.
I'm usually so aware of it.
You said that and I was like, no, I'll wait. I'll wait till we're on the podcast. I'll wait. So then we have a record forever.
Holy shit, dude.
And I played it off like a champ.
What was yesterday? I was hungover.
I can't wait to be married. I was hungover. And do these
my
excuse.
Things.
Yeah.
I got so blasted, bro.
Anyway,
dude, I'm actually amazed. I'm so sorry.
I held the tears in.
I'm so sorry. I'll get you a birthday present for the next podcast.
I don't give a shit.
No, I will. You're getting 3 Funko Pops from me.
Danny's a shitty friend.
For any of the viewers, if you don't know, Patrick hates Funko Pops.
Yes.
So I'm getting him 4 now.
They are awful.
To quadruple in the friendship.
Oh, God.
But remember, if they're a present, you have to put them up.
That is the fastest. It's like, I've never sped to like Goodwill. I will speed to fucking Goodwill and be like, here's some garbage that I don't want. Give it to a little kid who doesn't know any better.
I love Funko Pops.
They're garbage.
I love.
You know what I love? Quality figures.
I don't want to pay that much for them. I can get my Funko Pops for $5 and that's it.
Oh my god! Why would you? You could take that $5 and fucking not waste your money. You could go buy. You could save. You could put all those Funko Pops together.
How many Amiibos do you have?
Those are quality figures. Those actually do something. They have a function. They aren't fucking wobbly, big-eyed garbage.
My function for my Funko Pops is that they look pretty. They look cute.
Funko Pop, more like Junko Pop.
All right. Anyway, what if we get big enough in this podcast to where they want to do a brand deal with us? Would you say no?
I will go hungry. if Funko Pop tries to give us money. Yeah, I will not submit to...
So you're saying this right now?
Yes.
Right here. If they offer us in the future...
business Funko Pop with their unethical...
unethical about it.
Manufacturing.
Okay.
Dude, it was the worst day of my life whenever I saw Pokemon Funko Pops. I was like, I'm so fucking conflicted. They're ugly. They bastardized my favorite thing in the world.
The Bulbasaur one? It's so cute.
It was the nastiest.
The Charizard is so cute.
I would punt that little fucker into space.
Well, I know what your birthday present is going to be.
Oh my God. If you get me a Funko Pop, this podcast is over. Our friendship is over. If anybody gets me a Funko Pop, oh God, if we get big, I'm going to get nothing but Funko Pops.
That's so funny. You just have a wall of them like stacked on top of each other.
No, I'm going to have a lot of garbage.
Hell yeah. All right, so my big oof for this podcast actually happened like on my way here. And I don't know what the big oof is if I said no or if it's because I kind of exposed myself to say no. But so I'm usually a decent guy.
Wait, you exposed yourself?
I like to
children present?
I like to help. This is a big oof as I got caught.
That's
the biggest oof. Anyway,
we peaked.
It wasn't that, but
I bet those kids peaked.
What happened was that there were a couple of younger people outside the gas station.
Oh my God! I was joking.
No. It was. I don't. They're probably like 18 or something like that, maybe 16 or something.
Okay,
like that.
So you won't catch too many charges.
No, it wasn't. Stop saying that. But it is breaking the law a little bit.
Breaking the
no,
law.
I was walking up to the gas station. Let's set the scene. I was walking up to the gas station, and I heard these guys saying something to me. And especially where you're from, New York, you drown out everything that anybody's saying to you or whatever. You have people saying random shit, dumb shit all the time.
Yeah.
And so, like, I was just, like, drowning it out. And then at the last second, right before I got to the door, I heard, door isn't open. And I was like, oh, he was saying that, like, 4 times. And I was like, fuck, my bad. I was like, sorry, I didn't hear you. And so I walked around. Like, he was just letting me know that door wasn't open because gas stations, they want to make the population, like,
touch things.
Yeah, like, whatever. So they, like, they want everybody going through one door.
Mm-hmm.
And so then they were like, so then I was like, oh, yeah, sorry. And then they were like, hey, man, you got an ID? And I was like, yeah, just because if there's one probably like really naive thing for me is that I tell the truth no matter what. Like no matter what, if anybody asks me, I'll be like, yeah. I was like, yeah. And they were like, it was like, hey man, we'll give you some money. Go buy me some stuff. And I was just like, no, I gotta hurry. I just walked inside. So then they were like, oh come on, dude. And I was like, yeah, sorry. I just walked inside, and I was like, I don't know. I felt so bad afterwards because one, I felt like I should have done it. I felt like I should have helped out the fellow man in their time of need of, coronation where they have nothing to do and all they're trying to do is probably just get drunk and they want to just chill out. But
if they're not smart enough to get it on their own, they don't deserve it.
But I mean,
also for legal reasons, we did not do it because that's the right thing to do.
I didn't do it. I'm just saying I would have if I could go back.
God, I can't believe you'd snitch on your potentially other self like that.
But I don't know. I just wish I just felt bad because I just wanted to do it for them. But the real reason was that I was kind of in a hurry to get here. I was already
right.
I was
you missed me so much.
Yeah, I just wanted to see Patrick so
on the
badly.
day after my birthday.
So I literally just shoved him to the side. I was like, get out of my way. Patrick's waiting for me. No, but that's what I said. I don't know if the big oof was that I didn't do it for them because now I'm looking back and I'm like, I should have done it for them. I should just been like, why not? I should have done it.
The big oof was not reporting them to the police.
Just covering your back, and it was like we reported them to the police.
I'm trying to take care of us in the future. All right.
You're already disregarding future brand deals, so I don't know if you are watching out for us.
I will burn Funko Pop Corporation to the ground.
But yes,
with my bare hands.
But I don't know if the big oof was also me just saying yes to them having ID because I really baited them in. They're like, you got an ID? And I was like, yeah, man. And they're like,
you should have known what was happening.
They're like, you want to? It was like, oh, you want to buy some stuff? We'll pay you. And I was like, nah. Just like looking at them, I was like, nah. Fuck you guys.
That's like who you are, blunt.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I was
You're
just
true to yourself.
I was just being honest, and I was like they asked me a question. My immediate was like, yeah, I do.
You don't owe them anything.
And then they were like, oh, buy us. I was like. It's like I'm just in a hurry. I just want to get in there and get out.
They probably got the next sucker to do it. It's fine.
I think they went back to their cars or whatever.
Cried to their mommies. Mommy, I didn't get illegal alcohol.
I just feel bad, man.
I'm sorry. I'm on caffeine.
Anyway,
I had just the right amount this time.
so you have any how's your see we I think we talked about this in the last podcast, but like it's
I don't even remember a single word I said in the last podcast.
Our quarantines,
I was high on fumes.
Our quarantines are going very, very different.
Oh,
yours is like
my life has
non-stop
changed.
working.
My life has changed 0%.
Yeah, except for the fact that you don't have to go to school now, unless were you already taking online classes?
I was taking a couple classes.
Okay, yeah, but
yeah, that was just like whatever. I'm used to taking online classes.
Yeah, and then my work life completely changed, and then now I am unemployed, and now I'm just home like all the time. Did you not know that?
No, you're unemployed.
Oh yeah, but I mean like, well, it's for load. It's like they'll hire me back the second this all works out.
So did they close, or they just had to cut?
No, they just had to cut the people that they were paying because they were honestly like my job was doing a very nice thing where they were paying everybody the same average amount that they would have gotten paid, but they would have paid you extra if you were working during this crisis or whatever. So we were actually a lot of people were making more money by working, choosing to work, and if people were choosing not to work, they were just getting paid to stay home. So like it's a funny story. Yeah, I'll talk about it because I guess I didn't talk about it last time. It just feels like so long. I think it's been like 3 weeks ago. When my boss called me, I was in the middle of a game. He called me, and also I know he's a PC gamer too because I see him like on the Discord or whatever. So I'm pretty sure he could probably hear me like move keys or something, like just hear me clicking the keys. And he was like he seemed very stressed out about it. Like he seemed very like, hey man, I'm sorry. Like he was like this has been like one of the hardest days of my life. Like I've had to call everybody and let them know that they're not going to get paid anymore, whatever. And in my eyes, I was like, I'm literally sitting there playing video games, doing nothing, and getting paid the same amount as I was before. And I was like, I didn't tell him this, but I was like, I mean, it's fine. Like I was like, it was bound to happen. Like I was literally doing nothing and getting paid for it. Like it felt wrong. So like, yeah, I understand. So I was just really just sitting there like, I was like, yeah, man, it's cool. I understand. He's like, I saw it coming. It's cool. And he's like, and if you get unemployment, you might be getting paid more. And I was like, yeah, that is a benefit. And he was like, so yeah, you could. It was like, good luck and everything. And he just seemed so like stressed out. And I was literally just playing like I was just like trying to like still move my character with one hand in the keyboard, but I couldn't keep it on the mouse, so I was just moving him around. And the funniest thing was that I think I still had one headset on. And so I moved to the corner, and I could hear them going like, "Oh, I think he's like AFK now or whatever." And I heard somebody coming around the corner, so I moved my hand to the mouse, and they came around the corner, and I headshot them right when they came by, and I was like, "Get destroyed." Anyway, so I was like still talking to my boss, and I got a kill just by staying in the spawn. And it's like a round based game, so it was like once you kill them, they were out for the round, and I stayed alive there the whole time. My team just won it, and I killed one of them.
MLG.
But yeah, he seemed very stressed out about it, but I was like, it's cool, man. I saw it coming. There's no way I was gonna ride out this whole quarantine by getting paid and staying home. Like there's no way that was gonna happen. So like I was cool with it.
I remember my biggest doof. I just remembered.
What was your biggest?
There was one about shampoo. That means nothing now. Listen to this tragedy. Listen to this tragedy. Yeah. Okay, so I've set myself up to do this because I constantly talk about Animal Crossing at work.
Yeah.
Because it's
either
that or I have to talk about aliens or shit,
Yeah.
Or the government.
Which you should, but yeah.
So my boss got Animal Crossing. Okay, no big deal. He doesn't.
I knew it.
He doesn't need to know about all the multiplayer stuff. That's fine. He's got his daughter he can play with. Whatever.
I knew it.
So for like weeks, just like talking about it, giving him pointers. I'm smarter than him in every facet.
Isn't he the same
in Animal Crossing?
Well, isn't he the same guy that wasn't he like either he was trying to or he did spoil like the ending of Zelda for you or something like that before you got there?
He would never spoil Zelda. I would kill him.
There
was something he spoiled.
Maybe he was like just telling you about stuff that you.
It was probably the Star Wars movie. Something.
Maybe he wasn't spoiling, but he was like trying to be like, oh, and then you could go do this, and you could go do this, and you were like, yeah, but I'm trying to figure that out on my own. And he was like, I think you did stop him, but I think he was like trying to go like, but you could do this, and then eventually you get to do this, and you were like,
yeah, I forget what that was.
And then you were like, it was like, okay, but I want to experience them on my own. Like this is you finally taking your ground. I was like, no more. It was like right here. This is Nintendo. This is my land.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Thank you for that, reminding me how much
you hate him.
I wouldn't say hate.
Despise.
I wouldn't.
Want to murder him.
Let's fine. Fine. He has been pressuring me to bring my Switch to work. And dude, there was one day he made me play in the back while we were busy for like an hour. And I was like looking, like seeing we were busy, looking at him, looking at the guy, trying to like push the guy to give me some sort of out.
I know that guy, and he is the worst about making sure that everybody is staying on track when he's up there. But then when he doesn't care about it, he does not give a fuck. He just goes like, customers can wait. Who gives a fuck?
Yes.
Go talk to me about this and this and this.
Oh my God. Anyway, if this ever finds him, I'm sorry, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah, whatever.
He is
I'm not going to get fired.
Harassing me at work for me to give him his friend code so he can give me fucking bamboo like I don't already have more bamboo than I could ever goddamn need. And it's just like,
have you theoretically...
I get he's trying to be nice.
Yeah.
I get he has the best intentions. But like, my dude, I don't need anything from you. Animal Crossing is my goddamn life. I'm wearing an Animal Crossing hat, drinking out of an Animal Crossing cup.
I do like that hat, though.
I'd wear... Thank you. I would wear Animal Crossing underwear if that was a thing.
I'm sure it is. It's some
Okay,
Chinese website.
We need to stop the podcast.
It's right next to you. But anyway.
I also have Animal Crossing on my phone, bitch.
Nice. So have you theoretically like done as much as you can on Animal Crossing? Like
that's impossible.
Have you reached the final stages of the game?
I've paid off all of my loan, which is like beating the game.
Okay.
Essentially, there's no set goal.
Yeah, it's like a Minecraft type game where it's like or sandbox type game where it's like you don't technically have an ending. You can keep going and do as much stuff as you want, but there's like
all I have to do is talk to the animals I want to talk to, decorate how I want to, and that's about it.
Yeah, it's a lot of effort. A lot of my friends have already been done with the game.
Well, I'm gonna play every day. I haven't played yet today. I don't know why.
You're just itching. It's like I need to get back to the farm.
I need to go check
or whatever it's
prices
called, the village
and shit.
Yeah. I've never played Animal Crossing, not since Nintendo, since the DS. But I don't plan on getting back. I don't think it's my type of game.
The hype is dying down. I get it.
Yeah. What is crazy though is that I do want to talk about this that happened recently. And it's probably one of the biggest highs I've ever had in my life, and not drug related. I mean just feeling great.
See, I was gonna make a drug joke, but I was like, that's dumb. So you're welcome.
Me and my friends participated in this tournament in Valorant this past week,
and I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, it's just like a shooter game.
I could probably tell you most of the names of the original Animal Crossing villagers. I don't know the first thing about this game.
But I will go into crazy detail about the game itself. Mm-hmm. But let's just say,
are there Funko Pops of the game?
No, I mean, stop.
Okay, then I'll play.
There's Funko Pops of Animal Crossing, I'm sure.
Nope.
One day there will be, and I will buy all of them for you.
The day that I go, I'll just lose.
What about the Pokemon Funko Pops? You gonna quit? Are you gonna quit Pokemon?
No.
Yeah, that's what.
But it makes me very angry.
Anyway, so I'll just give a quick rundown of what happened. The five of us, very much prepared for it. We just thought it would be fun to give it our all. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It doesn't really matter. Nobody's watching. Nobody's
Is there a training montage out there?
We're not gonna win any. No, we're not gonna win any prize.
Eye of the tiger.
We're not gonna win any prize for it. But it was more of just let's just try. Let's just try to win it, and let's just try to do as great as we can. Mm-hmm. But we didn't prepare that much. We just kind of talked about what we're gonna do on each map or whatever, where people will play or what strategies we might have. But it wasn't that crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
sounds like you're just playing the game.
But we did talk about certain smokes because that game. One thing that if you don't know about the game, there's
as I've stated.
Yeah, there's things that you can practice where you have utility such as walls or or smokes. Yeah, yes, but this game's a little more complex because it's round based, so it's each round each half. Sorry, let's say this. There is an attacker side and a defender side.
Oh,
right?
like Overwatch.
No, but it's like CS because there's like each round, the attacker side is going to try to plant a bomb and they're going to try to get to blow up, or they can kill the defender's team and they win that way. Defender's team either wins by killing the attacker side, or when they plant it, they like the defender side defuse it, and that's how they win that round.
That's like a lot of games, though, right?
Yes, but the only difference is that it's like round based in the sense that like there's like one round where if you wipe the team, then it'll reset, and the next round you. There's so much detail. Anyway, it's complicated. But anyway,
I will not get to play this for years, probably.
You can the ways you can practice beforehand is learn certain spots where you use your utility, such as a smoke that you can throw like before you even enter the site or whatever.
Oh.
So it's like when you walk in, let's say you walk in, there's usually a person hanging out in this area that's like higher up elevation or whatever, and they have a great spot to pick you off if you just walk in. So you'll like plan ahead of time to like throw smoke there so it'll block them off and they can't see you, and then you walk into site and get a better position on them. It's just like little minor stuff there that helps you out during the game, right?
Right.
But we didn't practice that much, but we really did like try to give it our all and like put some emphasis of like, oh, well, let's try to do this. We'll see if it works out, whatever. The other teams, I don't think that they practiced that much with each other. I think some of the teams were also put together last minute. Some of the teams were like, hey, like people were going like, hey, we want to participate. Do you have anybody you want to be with? It's like, no, not really. And it's like, okay, well, we have this team of 4 people here. Just join them or whatever. But the first 3 games that we played, we stomped. And I'm not even joking. We stomped them. Like I think most of our games, the winning score is 13. Whoever gets 13, they win. I think most of our games were like 13-4, 13-5, or whatever, or like 13. Yeah. Like we did great. What?
It's always fun, like when a game first starts and before everybody knows everything, like where everything's just like set in stone. You can like actually play and enjoy yourself because nobody's too much better than everybody else.
Yeah. We were, and like most of the people in the tournament were like generally around the same area. And then there's like a few complaints that I have about the tournament way, and it's not really complaints if they see this, whatever. It's not really like I will never play with you guys again or I'm shitting on you guys, but it's like almost like constructive criticism for the next time. One, they had the whole tournament played in one day, especially because we won and we got all the way to the finals. We were fucking exhausted and brain dead by the end of it. Like by the end of it,
holy shit.
By the end of it, we played 6 games. And each game is around 30 to 45 minutes long. So we played for about like 5 to 6 hours of that game.
Jesus.
Like, and like, it wasn't just like, oh, we're just brain dead. Like, oh, just playing a game, just chilling, whatever. It was like, we were focused and we were trying our best for 5 to 6 hours it was fucking exhausting. Anyway, that was like one of the first times I've ever been like, after the game, I was like physically exhausted. I was,
dude.
I was just
an
like,
athlete.
I was just like mentally like, I need to lay down, dude. Like, I'm just need to chill out. Like, that was so much for so long. But then we won the first 3 games. Then we played, and then like the system was that you played 3 games where you would face every single other team one time, and then whoever like I think it goes by whoever won first, whoever has the most wins, and then it goes by rounds. So we made it to the finals. And the finals was like best of 3 against like 2 teams, best of 3. So they so you have to play it, and like so we won the first 3 rounds, and then we played it against another team. We did pretty well against them the first game, and then here's a second complaint. One guy, I'm sorry if I'm dragging this on too long, but one guy quit, or he was basically like, he said that he was lagging. But
sure,
there was like,
sure, buddy.
First of all, he went to go play a different game right afterwards. Like we saw it on the Discord. Second of all, even the commentator said, yeah, but if he's going down mid and he gets 3 kills, is he lagging that much? Like, is he like he's not doing that bad? Like he's able to play the game. Anyway, but that's not my complaint that he said this. My complaint is that he was doing the first game that he played, he was doing the worst in the team. They were like, okay, fine. Like it was like he said that he's lagging, he can't play another one, whatever. But when he talked to us, he sounded like he was kind of defeated. Like he was like, I just can't play another one. He was like, yeah, dude, I'm lagging, and it was like lagging was this afterthought, but he was saying it. But anyway,
Yeah,
I'm just being a little salty. The thing that pissed me off was that they got rid of him.
Yeah.
And then they asked us, and we've been playing well this whole time. We've been like doing like extremely well the whole night. And they went into Discord and it's like, hey, do you mind if we just sub in another person for him, like from another team? And they were like, yeah, sure, I guess. We were just trying to be nice. We were like, yeah, sure, whatever. Doesn't matter.
And they picked the best player.
They literally picked the best player we played the whole night from another team and put him on this team.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got absolutely destroyed the second map. Like we got like, they won like 13 to like 5 for us. And we were like getting fucking pounded. And it was so frustrating. And it put us all in a sour mood. We were all just annoyed. We were all upset. And it was like a huge setback. We were all trying to be like, okay, let's just chill. Let's just relax. Let's just try to get back into this. That game was a loss. Like everybody was pissed off. Everybody was like, we're not going to win this. This is whatever. It's like, and everybody was getting pissed off. Like, how the fuck are they just going to put in a top fryer from another team into this team? Like, that's fucking dumb. Whatever. And yes, he was carrying. Like, he was at the top of the scoreboard when he was. It wasn't just, oh, they put him in and they also happened to win. He was literally like 5 to 10 kills above the rest of the team.
Right.
But anyway, so we were trying to like just be chill, whatever, and like, okay, let's just win the third win. But the third game was the longest it could have possibly been, where it was 12-12 and it went to overtime, and we were so on edge, like so like holy shit, are we gonna like? It was like so tense. We were just like, oh my god, it was like all of our hearts were pounding. We didn't do it, and then Sydney won the game with an ace. Which, do you know what an ace is? Ace is when you just kill the entire enemy team by yourself.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody else gets a kill. He only got a kill. And it wasn't right away. It wasn't like he just went in there and wiped everybody. It was actually a very tense situation where it was like something like we went in there. Sydney, I think, got 2 early picks. And it was like 3. Then it was like 2 to 3 people on their team. And I think Sydney's character that he was playing has a res ability where he can bring up an enemy teammate. He brought up Jason. Jason got killed. Sydney killed the person that killed him. Right. Then it was a tense situation where they just planted the bomb. It's a 2v2 situation where they're like, holy shit, we know they're right there. They're about to enter site to try to kill us. They hear us planting the bomb, so they know that they're about to come in. They plant the bomb. Sydney, and also Sydney we almost missed the time to plant the bomb because there's a time limit to where if you don't plant the bomb in time, then you failed. Yeah. And Sydney, and it takes 4 seconds to plant the bomb. And we were getting down to like 10 seconds. So Sydney, I was like, you guys don't have the bomb plan. You guys don't have the bomb. So Sydney like ran to get the bomb, planted the bomb real quick at maybe like 6 seconds. And it takes, like I said, 4 seconds to plant the bomb.
Oh my God.
So then we're just like, holy shit, dude. And then at the time, like right when he plants the bomb, a guy comes from one side. Sydney kills him. But at the same exact time, Hunter is having a shooting battle with some guy in like heaven, which is like a window higher elevation kind of thing. And he kills Hunter. And then at the same time, right after he killed Hunter, Sydney killed him. Like right after he killed the first guy, he like aimed up there because he knew the other guy was there. Killed Hunter. Sydney killed him.
Oh
and he got a fucking ace to clutch the game, and we won. I think that is the loudest and most gut reaction yell I think I've ever heard my friend group do. Because we're all usually very chill guys, but we all fucking yelled. We all just was like, holy shit! Like we were just like, yeah, we just fucking screamed.
Beautiful.
And we were so happy because even though they brought in a ringer from another team, they could not stop us. They could not bring us down. We fucking still won after everything they did.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, two things that we were gonna say for the next one if they do another one. First of all, no subs. No, there's no fucking way. If they don't want to play the game, they just fucking they forfeit. There's no way. Second thing, do not have the whole thing in one day. We were exhausted by the last 2 games. The last 2 games, we were literally like, this is rough. Like this, like we're all just like, all right, guys, just 2 more games and we can win this, and we'll just go home. We'll go home and we'll be happy and whatever. And yeah, and then the third complaint that's it's a little weird to say this, but you can tell that everybody else in the game were all friends. And me and Sydney knew like a couple of them, but we weren't like friends with everybody. You could tell that they were all friends with each other. They all like somewhat knew each other. They knew each other like first name basis or whatever.
Were they salty you all won?
The last game that they were commentating over, they actually streamed and saved the video for the last, like, the final matches, the last 3 matches. And you could tell that they were just fucking sucking off the other team. Like, every time they did anything, they were like, oh my God, and this guy with a 3K, what a fucking kill. It was literally like one guy got like a 4K, and they were like, oh my God, we did not see this coming. He just brought up a 4K, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then another round, I got a 3K. And I promise you, their reactions was like, oh, and that Danny kid with the 3K from behind. And it was like, oh, wow. And it's like, yep. He was like, yep, Danny do be getting those 3Ks. And then just moved on. And I was like,
wow,
cool. And they were like, yeah, he wiped them. And he was like, it was like, that Danny kid does consistently get 3Ks. Yeah. It was like, he was like, okay. Anyway, moved on. Then they got another person that clutched around the second to last round. They're like, oh my God, he did it. He got a 4K. He did everything, blah, blah, blah. And then the final round, which should be the most hype situation that I'm literally telling you that we are screaming about. Like, we are like raving about. Like, oh my God, this is fucking crazy. They were like, oh, and then the other team clutched it. Neon Tacos with an ace. Damn, I didn't expect him to get an ace. And we was like, what the fuck, guys? Like, if you're casting, sure, go ahead. Like, it's like they could not choose what they were doing. It was like they were either watching their friends play a game and they were like, oh yeah, we're watching our friends compete in this tournament, cool. Or they were casting a tournament. Choose whichever the fuck you want to do. If you're watching your friends play, then go ahead, say that, and you're like, don't give a fuck about us. Make it obvious that you don't give a fuck about us. But they were not. They were like trying to be casters and be like, oh, this person with this person. Whoa, this crazy, blah, blah, blah. But they were just they were mostly like 80% of the time watching the other team and getting hype over anything they did. Right. And anytime we did stuff, it was like we were the fucking bad guys. It was like they were going like, and then, they did seem more coordinated when they came into this tournament, like they practiced with each other. And they were like, yeah, they do. Which one part that made me kind of feel warm at heart, Hunter actually is the one that pointed it out, and he like told me about it, and that also made me feel nice about it, was that they specifically said it was like, yeah, and you could tell that they've been playing with each other for a while. Like they've played like a lot of games like this together. They have coordination. I was like, we do, don't we? We've been playing competitive games like this together for like so many years, like 4 years or so. It's been like a while. Yeah.
Yep.
It just felt nice. I don't know. Sorry I dragged on about it.
No, I think it's awesome. I'm excited. I just
don't know anything about the game.
Don't know how to like. Yeah.
Yeah. It was so much fun. It was like the most energy I've ever had, where we all just fucking screamed at the same time. But there were some complaints about like some things they could do better.
I mean,
it was fun.
I'd probably get like an unbiased
commentator. Yeah.
Somebody who doesn't know either.
Yeah.
Or somebody who knows everybody.
Or if they're gonna commentate, just try to be more neutral. You know what I mean? Like everybody's gonna have their favorites of who they want to win. Because like no matter what, you're not gonna just like hire somebody.
Or they could even like switch out people.
Yeah. At one point they said one of the funniest parts that they said, and I like, once again, if they're watching, I'm sorry, I'm like not trying to be a dick. It's more or less just like it's like some constructive criticism, but it's something that happened in my life, so I just think it's funny to talk about, interesting to talk about, funny. He at one point they were like, yeah, I actually thought that you guys were gonna like. One caster was talking to the other caster and was like, yeah, I actually thought that you guys were gonna clutch it and like possibly win this whole thing. And the other dude, the most like salty he sounded like, was like, yeah, me too. he's like, yeah, we did too. we thought we were gonna win too. It's weird.
I wonder what happened.
We just
probably not gonna get invited to the next one.
No, they asked us and we said, yeah, we'd be down for another one.
Hell yeah.
I think they would want us back because they want to win. I think. Like, I think people would like. People are like, yeah, they're like salty. They're like, oh, we got to beat.
You got to keep up on it. Yeah. Then
honestly, like after we played that tournament, we went back to playing ranked, like on like in the game, not like private games, but like ranked in the that's in the game. All of us like were talking about how we were just doing better in ranked after doing that, because one, it's
confidence
like
boost.
It's a confidence boost, and like once you're in a stressful tournament of just being like so hyperactive, like, oh, I need to be so aware, blah blah. This is all like it's all writing on right now, blah blah blah. After you do that, rank just doesn't seem as like stressful.
Yeah. And
then like you're just smooth, you're confident, you're like, I don't really give a fuck, and then you're just getting kills like left and right because you're like confident and you're like, oh, I'm not stressed out. Being stressed out is always what brings you down in competitive games like that. It's always like what makes people do worse because they're like they panic and they can't do it.
That's why I suck at these games.
I mean, I haven't seen you playing that many shooters. Like you got Overwatch and you played with us once, but you never really played with us that much.
More than once.
Maybe twice.
And I was like, I can tell they're like carrying me. I always feel bad. Because I don't know what I see somebody, I shoot.
None of us really
And
care.
and somebody told me like, don't just shoot them. That gives them something to go off of. So I was like, that's too complicated for me. I see something, I shoot.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's like it
Is it Overwatch?
It makes
right?
their ults come faster. You don't want to do that. You don't want to just
Oh,
blindly shoot at them.
I mean, that's some like complicated like that's like if you're ranked and you're trying to like make sure they're not like getting. I mean, it's complicated because if you're trying to build your ult, then it's helping you too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also like you could be building their healers ults too. That's just some dumb shit that like if you're trying to get like high up in rank, then yeah, you think about that shit. But like if you're just playing casual, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's fun though.
I want a game that's like somewhat competitive, but I can't find anything that I don't immediately just suck dog shit at, and I don't know how to like sit there and get better.
Do Rocket League.
Rocket League.
We're trying to form an esports team, and we need people everywhere. You need to go Rocket League or FIFA.
Oh god, I would rather die.
Dude, FIFA is such a different world for me.
Right?
There's like a competitive scene in there. There's like strats that people do, and like I think characters that they like unlock too, like players that are better. Mm-hmm. And I don't know anything about it. Like I don't know, and apparently there's also like a learning curve because like you also have to learn about how to like. I think you do a lot of shit with the analog stick where if you like flick it a certain way, like it will do like a certain kick or whatever. Like I think that's the way they kick in that game.
Weird.
Like it's like you have to like learn how to like flick it or something like that.
That sounds like some Street Fighter shit.
I literally don't know anything about it, but I just know that there's like a huge scene behind it, and I don't.
If you want to start a competitive Animal Crossing team,
first one on the list, baby.
I recently redesigned my town and made a very nice little community.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Top 500 Animal Crossing player.
Top 1,000 maybe.
Top 1,000. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there are people that are grinding like day and night.
Well, I mean, there are people who like completely obliterate their town and start from nothing and build it up into this magnificent thing. And I like a more natural, like just like this is how you play. This is how I play the game. It's like leave it how it is. You don't have to move too much.
Yeah. I saw this one clip from a streamer where she was like, I think she was playing with her subscribers or whatever. Mm-hmm. And she walked into their house. And they're like, look, check out this house. And it was like pictures of her because you can like digitally like put pictures into that game.
Yes,
right?
I'm very aware.
They put pictures all around the house of this one streamer, and they're like, it's like, oh, look, it's her. It's like, oh, and you know, she was joking around, like she wasn't really creeped out about it. Like she knew it was like a meme, and she was like, I was like, oh, that's like, oh god, and it was like, oh, everywhere, and I was like, what is going on? And then she was like, what are you doing? And the person was sitting on a chair that was faced against the wall, and they started clapping.
Yes.
So she was like, it looked like beating their meat or whatever. And she's like, oh my god. I was like, what are you doing? It's like,
that is a classic Animal Crossing strat. It's the clap to the wall.
She's like looked at her. She's like, oh no, I didn't. Oh god. She saw that and like looked around. I was like, oh my god, please.
I have a friend who made anime body pillows in Animal Crossing, and he put them next to a box of tissues. That's also a very common strat.
So I know you're not too into Call of Duty. But
Call of Duty,
dude, you should play with us. Actually, we've been playing custom games recently.
Duty?
We've been playing
Judge Judy.
I love Judge Judy. Fuck yeah, dude.
My mom is obsessed with Judge Judy.
Really?
Anyway, Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Booty. We've been playing custom games a lot more, and we've been playing like just general multiplayer. You should play with us more often because we just kind of just chill and just do whatever.
Which one?
The newest one that you have, I'm pretty sure.
All I have is Warzone.
Oh, the free thing?
Yeah.
Oh, get the game. Easy.
But like,
you've been working so much. Don't even tell me you don't have it.
I don't work outside anymore, so I don't have big bucks.
Anyway,
I have a regular job now.
I
don't have fuck you money anymore, Danny. Fuck you.
What was I gonna say?
Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty. Oh, okay. So there's this. They've been actually doing a lot of customizable things in that game. That's actually so fucking cool, and it's like so funny. But one of they have bundles now that give you like you can put skins on trucks or vehicles when you get in there, or helicopters, like anything.
You have to pay for?
Well, yeah. You can get like points through stuff that you do in the game.
Activision.
But you like will pay to get the stuff or whatever. Okay. Like it's paid to like get it quickly and get it easier or whatever. I think you could do certain challenges. Anyway, there's this one bundle that I think you would love. It's called Anime Express.
Ooh.
And there's 2 skins for 2 guns that are like pink and have like an anime girl and like Japanese writing in there.
That's like,
and then there's charms that you can hang off your gun.
I hate that you think I'd like that because obviously it's a meme.
It's a meme, but it's funny. Like that's the funniest part. Like,
It's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
I do it because it's fucking hilarious.
yeah, not because I think you're like, oh, I love anime. No, like I know it's because you know.
I mean, I
it's
do
me.
love anime.
The,
Are we talking about anime?
And there's charms you can hang off your gun. Do you know what that is? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
there's-
I have a lot of like secondhand knowledge about
Yeah, yeah.
shooters.
There's
So I get the general.
with the bundle, you get a charm that's a body pillow with an anime on it, anime girl on it. So
How-
you just
how
have
much
that
is
on
this
your gun
fucking
at
game?
all times.
Is this game still full priced?
Probably, yeah. It's really popular. I mean, Warzone's free, so maybe they brought down the price of everything else because Warzone can be free to anybody. But I'm pretty sure it's like $60. Actually, that bundle you can get for Warzone, I'm pretty sure, without paying for the rest of the game. But I was just saying you should buy the rest of the game because we all play it together, like multiplayer and everything like that.
Okay.
But I think you could get that bundle without paying for all of multiplayer because you can have those skins in Warzone.
I'm wondering because I've been wanting to play on PlayStation and PC.
You can play with us.
Would I be able to do?
Cross-platform, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have to buy the game twice.
We play with
Not Warzone though.
we play with people on Xbox and PS4 all the time.
Okay.
But no, the best part about this whole thing,
Mhm.
I actually took a picture of it. I'll put it up here on the screen so everybody can see it. They give you a, you can get a gun. Dude, leave me the fuck alone, bro.
Okay, fine. I'll go.
No, it's this fucking update.
No,
They're
I
just
have
like,
to go to the bathroom.
You baited me. Oh wait, yeah, fuck. Okay, so in that Anime Express thing, you get 4 things, which is like the guns or whatever, the 2 guns and the body pillow charm.
Yes,
But
beautiful.
The way that you,
Oh, I can see it from here.
the way you get your skins on vehicles and stuff like that is that the second you get in, it turns into your skin. So everybody in the map can see it. It's not like it's not just like you see every truck you see is your skin.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the second you get in, everybody who sees you will see that skin. And so in Warzone, you can fucking drive around in this pink anime truck.
I love it.
It's the fucking best
And
thing in the world.
It has nya. It has nya on the side. Oh my god,
It's
Danny.
so fucking good.
I'm buying it.
It's so fucking good. I want to get it.
That's so goddamn hilarious.
In the Call of Duty game, they're just
Christ.
like, fuck it, we're just gonna do it. I love this. This game is like
They're printing fucking money. They're printing money.
This game is accepting the meme. I think they're like that's one good thing about it is that they're listening to the community more with this game, and they're more or less being like, yeah, we're not gonna take ourselves so seriously. Like, oh, this is Call of Duty, we're man shit, blah blah blah. It's like, nah, let's just meme around. Fuck it, dude. They have like all sorts of shit that's just like, why not? There's one charm that you could get for a gun that's like a pot head, and it's just like a head with a pot on top of it. So it's a pot head. They're really just leaning in. It's like, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna have fun now.
Dude, they're probably like, I'm not getting paid enough to take this seriously. We're doing stupid shit.
Yeah, and then I'm sure they're like, yeah, but like, is it gonna make money? And then they like put it in the game, and they're like, holy shit, people are buying this shit up. And it was like, yeah, dude,
Yeah,
yeah,
bitch.
play with the game, dude. But yeah, overall though, I've been vibing. Just
Yeah.
playing video games,
I have been stressed out of my goddamn mind.
going to work a lot.
Because you know how people are supposed to stay inside?
Mhm.
They're not. Working by myself, made the most money Frostop has ever made. I beat the record working by myself
Like outside.
inside. I had 3 people cooking and me on register, and I lost my mind. And then you know what happened the next day?
What?
Just as much business.
I don't get it.
You know what happened the next day?
They're not people staying there, right?
Just as much business. Oh, people are staying there.
Like in their cars.
Yeah, they're allowed to stay in their car.
Okay. Well, yeah, it sucks. I mean, like, it does make sense though because you have to think of like people want to go out and do stuff, and that's the most. Like,
No, that doesn't make sense to me, Danny.
well, no, like it sucks because you work there. I understand that, but that's like the most they can do of like going out, but like also quarantining. You know what I mean? Like that's the most that they can do of like going out and just staying in their cars, going like, well, we at least doing something, right? We're not staying home and getting takeout again. We just go out in the car. It sucks. I know.
It sucks.
I know.
I'm so tired.
I know.
I'm so tired, Danny.
I've not worked for 3 weeks.
In
I don't feel your pain at all. And I might, once I get this unemployment in, I'm probably going to get paid more than you, unless you go back to working outside. But if you're staying inside, might be getting paid more than you.
And that's only if they fire you. So I can't quit and get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm very tired.
He's so depressed, especially with this rain going on in the background. It's like a sad part in an anime. It's like, I didn't think I was going to make it this far. I don't know how much further I can make it.
It's okay. I'll just...
Were you ever a big fan of Community, the show?
I'm watching it right now again.
It's so fucking good.
Did
you see the podcast thing about it?
Excuse me? Sorry, what now?
Yes, I get to make your day.
What was that?
Okay, wait. But have you watched through all of it before?
Not all of it.
But do you know who leaves?
Donald Glover left.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, I just couldn't keep going.
No, yeah. The show started sucking right after he left. Like, or maybe even a little before he left. But like around that time when he was wanting to leave, that's when it went downhill.
Right now, I think I'm on season 2 or 3 going through again because I haven't watched it in so long.
It's a great show. It's
and so much
fantastic.
went over my head. Like there's so many like cute little like just like offhand they'd throw in a joke saying like, yeah, everybody thinks I'm related to Danny Glover. I was like, but you are. Everybody, it's like something like everybody either thinks I'm a rapper or.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he's related to Danny Glover.
Oh, yeah, but that's the joke. Okay, yeah. Guys, again, me tired.
One part that they throw in that's I think is really funny is when they go like, they very much like play to like knowing that it's a show and there's some things that are going on. Like, obviously the whole Abed thing, he's like very much aware of everything that's happening.
Well, they toned it down.
I think it's funny. No, like, for example, at one part in like season 3 or season 2, what's it called? Jeff looks at Britta and it's like, weren't you smarter when we first met each other? And it was like, yeah, because like everybody started knowing while the show was coming out. It was like, Britta's getting so dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Like she's getting like, she used to be like an intelligent girl that's like, you know, on and off, like, oh, is she gonna be with Jeff or not? Blah blah blah. But then as the show goes on, she's like the worst person. Like they play into the joke that she is the worst person. Everybody's like, oh, it's Britta. God damn. Or they're like, oh, Britta's doing this. Oh fuck, and they just like move on with it. But then like they even point that out with Jeff just going like, weren't you smarter when we first met? But no, that show's so good. But but I don't know if you knew this.
Probably not.
There's a table read, and they were like raising, they were raising money for some charity. I think having to do with COVID-19, but they did a table read over like Zoom or whatever for one of the episodes of Community, and everybody was there, including Allison Brie, Donald Glover, Danny Pudi, I think his name is the Abed.
Yeah.
But yeah, like all the characters, Jeff, Britta, all of them. They were all so they were all, and it's funny because even in the tweet they said it was like, we're gonna do a table read for everybody to be there, and it was like, and yes, even Donald Glover. Like they even put in yes, even Donald Glover. But dude, it was there.
What about Chevy Chase? Huh? Is he still even around?
No, I don't think so. I think it might be a spoiler for you. It's also a spoiler for me, but spoiler alert. Do you care that much?
No.
He passes away in the show, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Sorry.
I heard I keep hearing, like, I've got friends who are, like, fanatics. And they told me that, like, he was, like, a major issue on set.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, like, that's why, that's part of why.
Yeah, they did not like him in the
left.
show. I don't.
That was weird, just calling him Donald. I apologize.
I don't think he left because of that.
I just heard that's
he wasn't the best to work with.
I don't fucking know.
I think in a lot of stuff that he's in, he's not the best to work with because he's just like an asshole. Like he's just stereotypical. That's like his shtick. Yeah, like stereotypical like asshole like actor thinking he's better than everybody else.
Rich kid asshole. Paint me like a villain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, great line, dude. You should be a rapper. But no, that he is like that. But Donald just left because he just felt like he wasn't enjoying it anymore. Like he felt like he keeps
shifting his focus.
That's exactly what it was. Like he wanted to focus on music, and he felt like he was getting distracted from Community. So the reason he left, and it was like a very mature thing to do, but he was like, I don't feel like I'm giving it my all anymore. So like I want to leave because I feel like I'm just gonna be staying here and giving a shitty performance because like I'm forced to be here. But
I do really miss his comedy though.
No, yeah, he's so funny. Like he's taken off such a more serious role, but he's so fucking funny. Like
he's just matured so much.
Yeah. But we've
gone off like 5 tangents now. Community was a fucking tangent. Let's go.
They had like a meeting with everybody together. They seemed. I actually haven't even watched the full thing of it. I've only watched like a couple clips, but they seem so wholesome. Like they're all like just
so
genuine
happy
friends.
To be together.
Yeah, they're like genuinely like just friends, and they're all happy. And like the funny thing is that they also tweeted this a long time ago, where I don't think it was the official thing, but it was somebody like a credible source. That it was like, just letting you know. Oh, do you remember the joke that was in the show that's like 6 seasons in a movie?
Yeah. I was going to bring that up. Did they? I don't know how far they got.
They got to 6 seasons, but
so
they did this new movie. But somebody tweeted, like a credible source tweeted, like just from like, we have now information that everybody is on board to do a movie except for one person. And so like everybody was like, oh, it's probably Donald Glover. That's also where I kind of got it spoiled for me, where they're like, oh, is it Chevy Chase? And they're like, no, he's not in the show anymore. And they're like, oh, okay, like whatever. But I think I've heard it from other places. I just never cared that much because I never finished the show. But it was funny because they said that, and then the first response to the tweet was Donald Glover, like, or his character Troy, saying like, does anybody feel wrong doing this without Magnitude being here? Oh my god. And it was funny because I think that episode is when Chevy Chase wasn't there, or like Pierce wasn't there, so they were doing it without Pierce, and they made the joke there too.
Oh my god.
But yeah, in the Zoom call, one of the funniest moments was somebody was saying something about a picture or something like that. It was just a clip, so I just got in there halfway through, and they were like, "Oh, send it in the group chat." And Donald Glover was like, "Wait a second, do you guys have a group chat and I'm not in it?" And they were like, "Oh yeah," and they're like, "Yeah." He was like, "I wasn't put in the group chat," and they were like, "Honestly, we just thought that you would be too busy, like you wouldn't want to deal with us." So he was like, "I would love to be in the group chat." He was like, "I didn't know that there was a group chat," and then it was so funny. They were like, he was like, "Wait, because he was like, the funny thing was that before I came on here, I was thinking we should make a group chat with all of us in it." And he was like, if I would have came up to you guys and said, "Hey, we should make a group chat with all of us," would you guys have told me that there was a group chat already going on? And then, the guy who played Chang, but I don't remember his real name. I love the actor, same guy from Hangover.
Yes.
But I don't remember his real name. He was like 100% no. I'll be the first one to tell you. I am so much of a chicken to actually tell you. He was like, no, I would have said, great idea. Yeah, we definitely should start a group chat. And then the girl who plays what's her name? Is it Shelby or
Shirley?
Shirley, yeah. Shirley, she was like, what I meant to say was that we should put it in a group chat with all of us. But yeah, he didn't seem like offended. He just seemed like they were all so wholesome. And Jason actually watched the whole thing, and he said that like it just looked so nice. They all enjoyed each other, and Donald Glover was actually being very goofy in it. Like he wasn't like taking it too seriously.
He's still the same person.
Yeah, like he was being goofy with the character and everything.
That's awesome.
So that also probably gives hope that there will be a movie, hopefully one day.
Dude, the last time we saw him with comedy was SNL, and he just did the wildest shit. I thought it was hilarious.
He killed it. He did such a good job in SNL. Yeah, they're fun. And they would make so much money if they all they need to do. And I'm hoping that maybe this is a step in the right direction. That's why it's on Netflix. They just need to get the funding from Netflix, make a Netflix movie.
Oh, absolutely.
And they would make so much money, and they would kill it. And it doesn't need to be nobody's going to go there. You're not going to get a crazy response if you put it in the theaters and you're expecting people to go to the theaters.
Right. That's absolutely. There's a whole new platform. That's easy to.
That's
pump
for
out.
movies like this, like movies that wouldn't be too much. Yeah, that's what we need.
That's exciting. You remember how I was in a bad mood? Gone,
dude.
Just don't think about it.
Yeah,
just don't.
But yeah.
Oh shit.
But yeah, for the most part, we've just been vibing.
Yeah,
we've just been vibing. I'm sorry. I feel like
listen.
Have I talked too much this one? Because I feel like I went so much on the community, and then
go right ahead,
and then the tournament.
Because I'm not a good speaker. You're a better speaker. I just like to throw in stupid shit.
We're great speakers together.
Like that speaker? Like that's me and that big one down there?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe you should cool it down a little bit.
See? You see what I mean?
Anyway, it's about time. We've been going on for almost an hour.
We can do 4 more minutes and then we can get a full hour on there. And I'm just kidding. Please end it. Please just cut
I was going to say, I was like, you have 4 minutes of material?
Dude, I don't even remember how to close this show.
Yeah, I think we usually do something like you start off, I say.
Yes.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we're fresh. We're not. It's not like we've taken a month break. We know exactly what we're doing.
It's like this never even.
Yeah, dude.
It's like it's never even been a break. All of our starving. Our fans are so starving.
Yeah, I know. We just
our
have so many people just waiting for us
It's
to.
all 3 of you. Here you go. Here's a big.
All right.
It's like when your mom reheats lasagna.
Dude,
And you're like,
honestly,
and that lasagna's been in the fridge for like.
so good.
Shit, is there lasagna in the fridge? Go quick.
Okay. I'm Danny. I'm a big oof.
I'm Patrick. I'm a bigger roof. Eat some fucking lasagna. I don't know, man. I'm
Fuck
hungry.
yeah, dude, I love lasagna.